This is MMA Oddsmaker. All right, moving on to the third fight on today's Oddsbreaker segment. It's the main event from UFC on Fuel TV 5 that was recently announced. A huge heavyweight battle between Stefan Struve and Stipe Miocic. A great fight, another decent favorite though. I'm going to open up Stipe minus 275. The comeback on Struve is going to be plus 205. And let's throw it over to Matt first. Matt, what's your thoughts on this fight?
I mean, at 2-1 from a betting standpoint, I'm going to take Struve. And actually, I think Struve has a pretty decent chance of winning this fight. I think Struve is actually coming into his own as a fighter. He's a big 6'11" guy. You've seen him kind of progress over the last couple of years. When he first came into the octagon, he was weighing about 235 pounds at 6'11". Now he's gotten up to 250, 255. He said when it's all said and done, he wants to be 280, cutting down to 265. I think he's starting to understand a little bit better. He's shown a little power in his hands. We all know the submission game is there. In Miocic's last fight, I thought Del Rosario won that first round. I think he was well on his way, but before he just, gassed out and Miocic took over. I think Struve's got a pretty decent chance in this fight to win, and definitely at the 2-1, I'm going to take him for the money.
Okay, so Matt Brown is going to go with the underdog here. It's going to be 500 to win 1,025 on Stefan Struve. Let's throw it over to Frank Trigg. Frank, who do you got, Stipe or Struve?
Stipe, he's a better all-around fighter. Now, Struve, obviously, I agree with Matt that he came in really small, and I was trying to get bigger. But if you've noticed too, as he's gotten bigger, he's gotten slower. He's gotten his gas tank is starting to slow down as well. He's having that same Frank Mir problem. Every time Frank shows up and weighs in at 265 or 270, he's big, he's bulky, he's strong, but he has no gas. Same thing with Struve. His gas tank is starting to slow down, and he's getting bigger, he's getting bulkier, he's getting harder to finish, but he's got no gas tank. And this is one of the issues that you have at the heavyweight division. Where Stipe is one of those guys like, look, I'm a great wrestler. He was a great collegiate baseball player. He left Cleveland State to go play baseball in Tennessee. He was on the minor leagues for a little while, chose MMA. He could have went and continued to go through a minor league ball and worked his way up to the majors. He chose to come to MMA because he has a passion for it. This guy doesn't want to be bigger and bulkier. He doesn't want to be faster, he doesn't want to be so huge like the Alistair Overeem type. He wants to stick with the size that he is. He wants to be that Croatian guy where it's like that typical European guy that just goes fast and hard, has a great gas tank, but fights at the weight that he's at. I think in this matchup, right now today, Stipe wins. If they fight in 6 months from now, I think Struve wins because he's going to finally get his weight to where he wants it to be, and his gas tank's going to finally rise up. Right now, I think he's putting too much weight on too quick, so I'm betting Stipe, and I'm picking Stipe to win.
All right, some great points there from Frank Trigg as well. So you are going to take Stipe. It's going to be $13.75 to win $500, and both guests made some valid points and split once again on this fight.
Well, that's it for another episode of MMA Oddsbreakers. I want to thank our two special guests, Frank Trigg and from Heavy MMA, Matt Brown. As always, jam-packed with great information. They split on every fight. Real great show.
And for the latest updates, make sure you check out our new website, MMAOddsbreaker.com, or follow us on Twitter at MMA Oddsbreaker. For Miguel Arade, I'm Nick Kalikas saying until next time, enjoy the fights.